Welcome back to Maskview Flock. Since we've been speaking to you last, obviously Flockwatch is evolving and we have lots of new features coming on that will be relevant for ourselves on the farm here for this time of year. We've been recording our feed purchases on it. We are going to have weight recording with your EID reader, which is going to make it a lot easier for farmers to record weights now. We have movements out on Flockwatch as well, so when you sell your animals you'll be able to record price, the time, the weight and the day that they were all sold, whether you've been sold to the factory or privately. So you'll have all that information and it'll be all reportable at the end of the year, so you'll be able to keep your flock up to date on Flockwatch. So we've been recording feed purchases throughout the year. Basically all our batches and all our costs really in the app. So
yeah, so all the kind of ewe and lamb feed for the springtime they're adding it in, and it's able to put the batch number on it to keep track for your borbia, and using it as well for, I suppose, keeping track of the amount of feed we're using as well. So you know, we're able to track that and keep costs down on the farm as well. Been using Flockwatch for recording birth weights at lambing, and now the next task I'll be using it for is for recording their average daily gains. I'll be able to identify you know, which are the best performing ewes on the farm, and it's very easy to do that on the app compared to, say, maybe before I'd be using pieces of paper, writing it down. You'd lose the piece of paper and you'd have no real record of the information. But when it's there on the app, it's there in front of you, you can use it away, and you can see there and then what's performing and what's not performing. So.
With Flockwatch we have movements. It will be a new task that is being added to the app, and we'll be using that going forward now for the summer. So what that means is that we'll be able to basically track all our sheep that are moving out of the farm, which happens obviously a lot on sheep farms, and it can be quite hard at times to know exactly what's what on your farm. So with this now we'll be able to use our EID reader. We'll be able to scan a group of sheep that's basically leaving the farm, and that'll track what's left, what price they were sold for, what date, and basically how long we've had them on farm, so we can see how the sheep are performing in general. And that's something we wouldn't have had that visible before at all, because we just had basically our kill out sheet or our mark docket. But now we'll have all the information from when the lamb was born to how long it was actually on the farm, so you can track costs. So the reports of Flockwatch then, I suppose if you do all the recording, it's not really any good unless you're able to use the information. So we're able to report on all our animals now, so we'll be able to run a report off animals born on farm very quickly to see what's been born during the year. We'll be able to report on obviously all our feed purchases, we've got our movements off during the year, and running simple weight reports as well. So we'll have all that information either down in a PDF or a CSV or an Excel file, and you can compare and use that information then.
Like the Flockwatch app is helping me save time, gathering all the information, whereas before it's there in one place on the app, whereas before I'd have it all over the place. And I can see that by using the app that I'm improving my efficiency, and ultimately that at the end of the day I'll have more lambs to sell per ewe.